Hello, my name is Dr. Paul Hennigan and I'm the president of Point Park University, and I am really happy to be able to welcome you to our dynamic urban university. I know there's a lot going on right now. There's probably a lot of confusing things going on right now and you're wondering, what am I doing? Believe me, you made the right choice, and you've made a very good choice and a very big investment in your future. This is the beginning of your college career. And if you just open yourself up to all the possibilities that we will provide for you, both inside and outside the classroom, you will grow in the next 4 years incredibly into a very mature young adult who feels very confident about setting goals, graduating from Point Park University, and going out and taking on the world. And we're here to help you succeed in setting those goals and achieving your goals. We wish you the very best, and we'd like to talk with you today about some of the things that you will be learning in our new core curriculum.
The core curriculum is a series of classes that all students at Point Park have to take. It's 42 credits, and it's everywhere from a freshman experience class all the way to a capstone when you're a senior. And there's a variety of different classes in a wide area of different fields, and they cover themes like explore the world and become a storyteller and appreciate and apply the arts. And it's to give students a chance to get a wider variety of experiences in their university education and to fill the requirements of the Pennsylvania Department of Education.
The core curriculum is a really nice way to give students a level start into their college career. It's a very nice background that encompasses a lot of the different elements that go into living life outside of a high school environment. So it's a really nice way just to get acclimated to how college courses are run. It's a really nice way to get a broad overview of what Point Park University can offer. It's also a really nice way just to get into the more challenging classes.
The core curriculum is a group of classes that make up the liberal arts training for Point Park University students. It provides breadth and depth in various areas of study.
The core curriculum are the general liberal arts courses that students can select while they're here at the university. They have various themes: understanding people, exploring the world, investigating science, understanding mathematics. And they are the kind of courses that will give a broad view of higher education as opposed to major courses that narrow in on the professional requirements.
So the core curriculum is a set of classes that every student in the university, no matter if you're a theater major, a science major, a communications major, a business major, everybody takes that set of core courses.
At Point Park University, the mission is to educate students in a diverse urban environment to prepare them for their professions and to serve their communities.
Well, the mission of the university is to basically produce a well-rounded, well-educated individual. By having a common core, it is something that all students will share. It will make sure that students have a standardized, at least again going back to the foundation of a degree program. What this will help is that students will have those courses in a consistent way so that the mission of the university can be carried out.
The purpose of the mission is really to allow students to experience life living in a downtown urban environment. The fact that Point Park is right in the middle of Pittsburgh really gives students a chance to see a lot of different aspects of life and to work with professionals in their field, as well as people who are very well trained in their academic backgrounds.
Universities require general education to provide a foundation of learning as students go into depth in their major and also prepare them to interact in the world today.
A balance of general education courses as well as the courses within your major is important. So that way, not only are you a well-rounded student, but those subjects like science and math still matter just as much as the classes within your major do.
I think the purpose of a general education is to make students more well-rounded when they graduate from college, because chances are you're not going to work in your field from the minute you graduate until you retire. And so general education gives you just a little bit of a background in a lot of different areas that are really cool to know in your life. It's sort of that liberal arts education to make you just a more well-rounded American.
The requirement of the general education really has its foundation with the need for a liberal arts understanding and truly an informed citizenship of the United States. And so as one goes through life, those general education courses will help one be a lifelong learner.
Universities make you take general education so you become a well-rounded person when you graduate.
Only taking major level courses doesn't provide students with enough well-rounded depth of education. A liberal education provides students the ability to think, to see, to understand, and to discern for themselves what's important. Only taking one area of study doesn't allow that. And in today's job market, people expect students and employees to be able to do a multitude of things, and you need to be able to think on your feet and be able to make fast decisions, and only knowing one area won't allow you to do that.
Everyone does need to finish the core requirements the same way they need to finish their major requirements in order to earn their bachelor's degree. And so if they aren't finished, one will not be able to graduate.
Well, if you don't finish the core requirements, you're not able to move up into the more specialized classes that come with your degree, which would be a bummer. That's why you're here at school. And ultimately, without finishing the core requirements, you're just going to have another obligation that you have to finish. So it's best to get those out of the way. Like I said before, it gets you acclimated into what your more specialized classes are going to offer. So they're really a vital part to your education here at Point Park.
If you do not finish your core requirements, you do not graduate.
If you do not finish all of the core requirements in your major, then you will not graduate and there will be no diploma in your hands on graduation day.
If you don't finish the core curriculum, you simply will not graduate.
And a bachelor's degree in today's world, as we will use it, is kind of the starting block that many employers look for when looking for future employees. If you notice in job postings, you will see bachelor's degree required. In today's standards, a bachelor's degree really is a minimum requirement for a lot of entry-level jobs. So the value of a four-year degree is just that. It will help you transition easier to the next step in your life.
A two-year degree doesn't offer you the level of understanding and depth in any given subject that a four-year degree can offer you.
I think with a four-year degree, it just gives you a chance to explore options that you don't have the time to do in a two-year degree. So it gives you a chance to look towards a minor, which sometimes the core can help you develop. It can give you interest in other areas that you maybe didn't know about otherwise. It also gives you an opportunity to work with different faculty members and in different parts of the university that you wouldn't necessarily have a chance to do in a very tight two-year program.
You might feel rushed, you might not be able to explore as much as you'd like, you might not be able to take as much time as you'd like, really getting to savor the college experience that everybody talks about, and it really is as important as it sounds, which is something that you won't be able to find in a two-year degree as opposed to a four-year liberal arts degree.
Obviously, in a four-year degree, that takes a lot more time than a two-year degree would, so you're getting a lot more time with the professors, you're learning so many more things in your major, and you have so much more time to gain exposure and experiences to see what the job field is really like that you're pursuing. My name is Maggie McCauley, and I'm an honors double major with broadcast reporting and advertising and public relations. I'm involved with our honors program, the Campus Activities Board, And I'm also one of your orientation leaders, so you probably have seen me before. In our Campus Activities Board, I'm the Public Relations Coordinator, and I'm the Junior Representative for the Honors Program. And all of this involvement on campus has not only led to me making friends and discovering all the possibilities that we have here on campus, but I'm also applying the skills that I'm learning in the classroom to the things that I do on campus, and it's just helping me to grow even more during my 4 years here.
You're talking to the person when you're looking at involvement and engagement outside the classroom. I think it's paramount in a student's success. Getting involved in clubs or organizations helps you to make you, the student, more well-rounded. It helps you to see on a resume that a student did not just go to college to learn, but is learning as the whole person. A whole person means that once you step out of that classroom, in some senses life begins. Learning from a book is very important. Learning those skills within the classroom is also very important. Once you step outside that classroom though, your involvement, your leadership skills, working with others, getting involved as a bottom line will help you to be a more well-rounded, not only student, but more and better prepared for what comes next after college.
I think that the more invested that you are as a student, the more successful you're going to be as a student, because you're going to know more people, you're going to know more about the university, and you're going to feel more invested. I also think for a lot of people, the busier you are, the more successful that you are, because it forces you to organize your time in a more logical way, and so it allows you to get a chance to experience a lot of different things.
Hey, I'm Nikki Cortano. I'm on the varsity volleyball team. I'm a senior and I'm majoring in sports art and entertainment management. I became part of the volleyball team my senior year of high school from Shaler High School. Becoming part of the Point Park volleyball team has made me become a better all-around person and made me gain a lot of friends, and a lot of girls that I know will be friends with for the rest of my life. And it helped me become responsible and got me disciplined and really helped me learn how to work with other people, all different types of people, which will really help me in my future.
Getting involved in clubs, university teams, and any extracurricular activity benefits students in so many ways. Most importantly, it provides them an outlet for their energies, passions, and creativity. It also allows them to network and have a social net that will provide them sustenance and friendship. And the co-curricular transcript that's available at Point Park University allows future employers and graduate schools to see the level and depth of your investment in your own education and your own learning.
It gets you to know the university better, but it also gives you experiences that you can't have in a classroom. So after you graduate, you have some different skills that are going to be useful in jobs.
Resume builders. Everybody that graduates with their bachelor's degree will have that on a resume. And so what differentiates a particular student from everyone else graduating in a particular year?
For my first semester, I wasn't really involved. My second semester, I realized that if I was going to make the most of my college experience, I was going to have to do more than just go to class and then go back to my dorm room. That's where I found the Campus Activities Board, which is incredible with how welcoming they've become. It's really become my second family here on campus. I've felt so honored to be a part of that group. They've really pushed me to grow as an individual and as a member of another group. It's just been a really wonderful opportunity, and I can't say enough how grateful I am to have been with the Campus Activities Board. I got involved with them by joining one of their general information sessions. I just sat in and talked to one of their members. Then they invited me in to join their committees, which led to me becoming one of their paid officers. I was Public Relations Coordinator, which I had no idea what I was doing with. And then that progressed into me becoming VP of Marketing this past year, which has been an incredible experience and that I'm super excited to see grow from that.
Sports help me to be organized and to be loyal to things that I love to do, and helps me improve my work ethic.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.